So Temu's the new Wish, right? That's what we're hearing. So I decided to go ahead and order some stuff from Temu. I think that's how you say it. Temu. Okay, so Temu is how you pronounce this company's name. It's kind of like a Wish store. So if you haven't checked it out, it's worth checking out. It's worth looking at it and seeing if there's something on there that you can use. So anyway, I went on and bought a couple things, and I decided to go ahead and make this review and just kind of see if the images online match up with what you actually get, and basically see if it works the way it's supposed to. So the packaging seems to be relatively cost effective, one of those words. Everything is in the package and shipped out. You don't get a nice clean box like Amazon, so you can see that this company is fairly new. So here we go. I'll go ahead and try to pop this package. Yeah, I started trying to get it open. A couple things in here I'm gonna review. A couple of them I won't, because they're not for me, they're for my wife, so won't be doing those today. Anyway, here I found some LED lights. They're actually lights that stream on the dash of the car. I'm gonna have to probably look. I'm gonna have to find a video to find out how to use these things, because I don't know. I think this little thing is used to push it into the dash, and it's supposed to go kind of around the trim to kind of make it's gonna look kind of like a Tron-esque, design. This is blue. I'm assuming it's blue. Maybe it's more than one color. We'll find out. It's a USB. It plugs in. Essentially, it plugs in. I'm thinking here. Plugging in right here. Maybe there, and then this plugs into the USB in the middle console, and then this goes around the dash. I'm gonna install this, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Anyway, there's that. Next we have some. Oh yeah, these things. I thought these were really cool. They're kind of like they're sleeves. I do sandblasting on the side, so these sleeves will come in handy when it starts to get hot. Because if anybody has ever worked in sandblasting or powder coating, you know that using those big ovens, it gets hot in there, boy. So what I'm gonna do is I'll use these, and they'll go on my sleeves, and I'll just slip one on here. So essentially, I'm assuming this side goes in like this, and the sleeve comes up. And so that's going to keep my wrists and my hands from getting all sandy and all beat up while I'm working. It seems kind of thin. I don't know. It seems almost like a stocking material. So I'm hoping that the sand doesn't just go right through there, because that sand can get pretty microscopic. So that's what that is. They seem to work. They seem to do what they're supposed to do. It comes in a pack of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I only paid maybe $3 for that. So there's that. What else we got in here? I said one of these is not going to be. Okay, so here we go. So I don't have any hair because I got a lifetime haircut from God. I'm tired of using my face trimmers to shave my head, so I figured I'd try this grooming kit that's supposed to have an electric head shaver on it. Boom, there's that. That's why I bought it. I guess there's other attachments or whatever. Maybe looks like I don't know what that is. Maybe. Either way, there's that. And then what we got in here? Oh, so it's a cover and looks like a charger. So we got a charger, we got a cover. That cover just probably pops on top, and then we also got a little cleaner brush. So that just pops on top like that. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Keeps it nice and safe. Let's try this. Let's see if it. Okay. We're gonna try that later. I don't know. Not this. Oh, that piece is supposed to go in the middle. Hold on now. Okay, so I already have an issue. Looks like the middle piece is popped off. That's why, you know, I mean, with dealing with these doors, you know, sometimes you just get what you pay for, right? So there's that. I mean, it runs. I just don't. I don't know. I'm gonna test this out. Let's see. Put my dome in here so you can see. I don't see no hair is falling. I don't know. I mean, I saved this a couple days ago, so. Alright, so I tried it. Didn't really work on my head. Maybe my hair is just too short. I will say it does look like the image described, but yeah, it didn't really work on my head. I figured I would get a closer shave than what I did get. I mean, I guess I can't really complain because the thing did only cost $10, so, you know. And let me see, I'll just turn it on. So you see there's a couple of hairs, you know what I mean? So it does cut. Maybe it's for somebody that has longer hair, not hair that's already short like mine. So I'll try it again when I haven't already shaved and just kind of give a review from that point. My review that I give on the page will be based off of me shaving my hair after I've grown some hair, a little bit of hair in the places where it grows. So there's that. It works, it doesn't work, it kind of works. All right, and then we got these little light deals. I'm gonna plug them up and see if they actually come on. All right, so let's see, I wound a little bit. Let's see if I can get it plugged in, maybe into my computer. All right, so we got some power. Let's hit the lights. Lit up like they're supposed to. There you go. So I'm assuming that the ribbon part right here, that part slides into the dash, and then this right here is supposed to be around the dash and all that. And I actually bought this for my wife for her BMW. I can't say that I bought anything that wasn't as described. So, you know, try it out for yourself. Like I said, I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, 5 useful things, you know, that only came out to about $21. So it's not too bad when you think about the cost and the price. We'll see how long everything lasts, and I'll give my review based on that. Like I said, so far so good. Don't have any issues except for with the head shaver. I figured that would give me a closer shave. The lights seem to be working. We're going to get those installed and then see how that turns out. Everything else looks as it should. So there it is, Temu review for you. And remember, it's Temu. Bye.